everyone. Welcome back to K Talk, where we talk all the hottest ongoing K dramas. I'm Mel.
And I'm Uma. Hi, everyone. And welcome back to this week's episode. We are wrapping up Miss Incognito.
Yes.
We did a first look and only, I think, reviewed just 1 to 4. It
Yeah.
wasn't even like a halfway mark
It
or
wasn't.
anything. And yeah, 8 more episodes
Yeah.
all week. That's all I've
Was it
done.
hard for you to get back into it? Because it was hard for me.
Listen, when I
Yeah.
got back into it, I was looking forward to it. Remember, it was up in the air. Like
was.
we were expecting this, action, suspense thriller, like
Yeah.
corporate battle and Chables fighting, and then
Yeah.
she ends up in this cute little countryside.
Yeah.
So that threw us off.
It really did.
So going back into it, episodes 5 and 6 felt really draggy for me. At
Was
some
it?
point, I was like, "Oh no."
It was kind of suspenseful. I found them to be suspenseful. Like, it was the perfect episodes to get me back into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even
Because if
like.
they were slow, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to do this. You know?
Honestly, until 7, I didn't feel excited. I felt like the story was really picking up for me
Yeah.
and getting into it because 5 and 6, so episode 5 really, let's pick up where we left off. So Heiji had come back to,
Yeah.
has not come back,
Yeah.
shows up in Muchang because she discovers that's where Yongrang is being hidden.
Yes.
We don't know why. Is she like working with the evil sister?
Yeah.
We definitely know it's not the lawyer because she snaked him and went into that office and found all
Yeah.
his papers on the desk. So throughout the second half, Heiji's like friend or foe.
Yeah. Initially, though, didn't Heiji kind of have that moment with herself of like, I can make money from this?
Yes.
She did.
She did when she was
Yeah.
leaving to go
Yeah.
to Muchang,
Yeah.
right? She was like,
And then-
why would I share
yeah.
this with the butler and the driver when I can just,
And get all the money myself.
basically. So she shows up super annoying. I find her very irritating.
What do you mean? I love her. Like, she's such a cute little,
Halfway.
like,
Episode 5, 6, 7, until towards the end where we see that she really means no harm.
yeah.
To Yongrang, she's not an enemy of her. She genuinely is a lonely spirit who
That's
really
what
wants
I
a
mean.
friend.
That's what I mean. And especially that part when they're about to go to sleep and she's like, please don't leave me because everyone leaves me when I go to sleep.
Exactly, while I'm sleeping.
And I
so
think that was a turning point for Young Ran as well, because I think that's what really got her
I feel
connected
like
to
Yongrang
her.
was always on the fence though, because
She was, but
because okay, she's very like inquisitive and like
She is.
almost like childlike, and I'm like, is she putting on an act to appear
Yeah.
kind of like dim-witted?
yeah.
And just like an airhead, right?
hmm
But she's actually very smart
She is.
and is taking things in around her. She wants to be Yongrang's friend, but at the same time, she's spying on her too. And that's one thing I didn't like about the show. There's a lot of things that we'll talk about as we continue.
Yeah,
But that was another thing that was left unanswered. Who was she spying on her for?
no, but the thing is, yeah, she said that to Young Ran, like, yeah, I'm spying on you. But for me, it was more so, I'm kind of keeping an eye on you to see, kind of like to have your back.
You think she was just
yeah.
like, she wasn't really texting anyone? Do you think she was
yeah.
just like collecting information
Yeah.
and kind of keeping it there? That's
and just wanted to
interesting.
know what Young Rang is getting into, kind of thing, and what she's up to. You know.
So you think it was just for her
Yeah.
own?
Yeah, because even remember when they got taken to the police station, and she came in and kind of saved the day. She kind of distracted the police, and I was
I
like, "Oh my God,
know.
you're such a good chingu."
She
like, you
really
know what I mean?
is.
She
She
takes
really
it for the
is.
team, and she, at the end of the day, I genuinely think she really loves Young Rang. She does. You know what I mean? It may have not started that way, but then I think she got comfortable with Young Rang and realized this girl can actually really be my real chingu. You know what I mean?
Yes, and she's
Yeah.
found this lovely little family
Yeah.
in the villagers and like in Muchang. Her and Taemin, how adorbs.
Yeah.
So
Like-
cute.
And I love that for Taemin because he said most people just think he's a freak, to be honest.
I know,
And he's
that was
like, I
so-
love that she likes me for me and everything that I am. Right?
And he actually did his little thing where he's
Yeah.
possessed and it
yeah.
takes him over. And she didn't judge him for that.
She
Like,
did,
she
yeah.
was just like, okay. She treated like it was
Yeah.
nothing, really,
Because then she has her own quirks, right?
She
Like
really does.
so if anyone would be accepting of that, it would be her,
I
right?
know. Did
So
not see that cute little couple coming.
yeah.
Um,
Well, we kind of did because he was enamored by her from the
I
beginning, to
thought
be
it was
honest.
gonna be like
Yeah.
a one-sided crush. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was gonna be
But I think the
reciprocated.
turning point for them was also when Heiji, you want to get there already?
Go for it.
When she got stabbed.
Yes.
And I think when she woke up and she seen that this guy did not leave her side,
she
I think
asked him.
yeah, I think that was
That meant a
when
lot to her.
yeah, and she
And
was
I think that's when she officially said, like, let's start dating, right?
yeah,
And
and they both didn't have their
at
first
first,
kiss before.
what was so
That was
adorable
cute.
is when Young-rang almost interrupted them, and she
Yeah.
was like, just give me a
Yes.
second. I gotta
Yeah.
handle this real quick,
Yeah.
right? And then he almost damn near had a heart attack because his heart was beating so fast.
Yeah.
They were just really adorable.
They were
Did not
very
see that
cute.
coming at all.
Yeah.
So that was very cute to watch and unexpected, but like in a good way.
It was.
What was unexpected and in a bad way, it was just, I felt like this show was too all over the place.
There was a lot going on.
There
yeah.
was it tried to be too many things, I
yeah.
think. Like, okay, so you sent her off to the countryside. We have Dongmin there. We're
Yeah.
thinking it's going to be a cute little love story developing. Their neighbor, she's going to teach and hide from him while she's there.
Yeah.
Everybody figured it out too soon. Like, he figured it
Yeah.
out like that, right?
He really
So
did.
that we didn't get that cuteness of, like, I don't know, like her
And
just
thank God, honestly, we did.
no.
So
But
I
here's
was,
the thing,
yeah.
but please. We didn't get that.
Yeah.
But also, I felt like the action and the thriller part of it, and it was like one after the other, and it was just like, can something breathe? We didn't need as many things to happen. Like
I know what you mean. It's like all of a sudden, all these different characters are being introduced, right?
Yes.
Like the Jose guy, and just like
yes.
yeah.
So the
I know.
assassin comes to Mu Chang. He's disguised as like the school bus driver.
Yeah.
He fails. Thankfully,
Yeah.
he ends up stabbing Heiji, but he doesn't end up killing Young-rang.
Mm-hmm.
Flees back to Seoul. And then we get his backstory. We find out that like he was a juvenile who killed his parents.
Yeah.
And he was in prison for 10 years. And the sister had some sort of like had brainwashed him.
Yeah.
Right. And now he's her little personal assassin. He was the one that also killed.
It seemed like that sicko like frequent prisons and stuff just to like handpick the type of men she wanted. It was very weird. Like
thank you. The whole the circle and the what was it called? The therapy session where she took the role on. Like I'm just like this is too much.
I think her thing was like, let me like be a part of this so I can find the most dangerous ones.
No, she did that.
I want to hear your backstories. I wanted to see how crazy you really are.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Like she literally went to that rehab situation or foundation or whatever it is that she was doing strictly to like
to find her men.
To find men to
the sickest
do her bidding for her violent, take care of all the violence that she needs executed.
Yeah.
But again, that role playing, I don't want to see that, to be honest. I could care less.
Yeah.
Let's see. The brother now.
Yeah.
And the thugs. The mom. Young-rang's mom.
Honestly, you're right. There was a lot to keep up with. Like I was like, okay, and who's that again? And then why is he leaving? It's just it was a lot.
Thank you. Why did her mom show up in Mu Chang only to snap a couple of pictures, give her daughter a hard time? I mean, one thing that the writers got right, the mom and Sun-young, the evil sister, every time their faces appeared on screen, and punch in the air.
Yeah.
Screaming into a pillow.
Yeah.
Like that was consistently, I hated them. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. Because
kudos,
that mom,
like shout out to those actresses because my goodness,
I didn't think
they
the
played
mom,
the hell out of those
I
roles.
didn't think the mom could get any worse.
Listen,
just off of like her back.
Is she not the worst mother of the year?
The fact that she said, let me see which side I want to play for, who's going to give me more money.
Basically.
You're talking about your daughter here.
She hated her daughter.
She was sick.
I was so happy when she dropped her off at the police station. I was like, I don't know her.
Yeah.
I was like, yay.
Yeah.
Good for you, Young-rang.
She was fed up.
She was fed up. But you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of things were happening, and then things would get resolved really quickly. And then I'm just like, what was the point of that?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of that? So all the thugs switching back and forth. who they're loyal to. One minute
Yeah.
they're working for the lawyer, the other minute they're working for the sister.
And then one minute
They're
on
working
Mr.
for the
Lee,
brother,
Mr. Lee's side.
Lee, exactly,
Yeah.
like the Mr. Lee side. Then originally those thugs were working for Sonwoo. So
Yeah.
Sonwoo, trying to flee the country, doesn't have one connection, is doing this. Was that the only group of thugs that he knew? And
Yeah.
him being holed up in that hotel and then the mental hospital. Like,
Yeah.
yes, I understand this was all part of the...
I know what you mean.
It just felt like it was... You're throwing
Never
way too
ending
many
stuff.
things at me, right?
Literally.
Poor Sonwoo finally then gets taken out.
Yeah.
And
That's when I knew that girl is relentless and she is ruthless.
her own brother,
Yeah.
like, that was heartbreaking to see. But we're like, you know what? I love it. She is a
Yeah.
true villain.
And she's clearly not mentally well herself. It's very
She
obvious.
is completely
Yeah.
bananas.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
she's gone.
Yeah. If you can literally take out your own brother, you're not well. And that's what the chairman knew.
Exactly. And then here's another part that was like completely freaking unnecessary. So Songwoo, the way you're looking at me,
I'm like, what could it be?
I have to. I'm sorry. This is turning more into a rant. Songwoo now is killed. The assassin takes himself out too.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Here come the lawyer and Dongmin.
Girl.
Okay.
Don't even.
Dongmin now
Dongmin.
unnecessarily forgets that he has a whole child,
Girl.
right?
Yes.
Right? And then says, no, babe. I mean, you've known her for 2 weeks at this point. You've known her for 2
Yes.
weeks. Okay? Says, no, I got this. You go.
Yeah.
Now you're in this fight with the table, like for the chairman. You know,
Yeah.
whatever she's doing, you have her back. First of all, I don't think the connection was deep enough for you to... Is it me? Is it me?
No, 100%. I felt the same exact way. I'm like, did you forget you're a single father? And you're the only parent this kid has, and you're saying, let me take one for the team. I got this. And like you said, you met this woman 2 weeks ago. You guys are not even officially in a relationship. And that's what I mean. I felt like Dongmin had this obsession with her. It was this weird kind of like, I don't know if it's because he's from a small town that he just like blown away by her. Like he's never seen a woman like her, but
Yeah.
it was giving more obsession because even when he got released, the first place he went to was Yongrang,
Not to his son.
not to your son. And
That's
then that's when she said, what did she say? She said, I don't like you enough to give up my dreams.
Basically.
And that's when he went to see his son.
He
Yeah,
finally went back
yeah.
to Lu Chang. I understand your son's being taken care of by like good people.
It doesn't
but
matter.
I
I'm
just don't know-
sorry.
First of all,
Like,
outside of the one time that they were picking those little strawberries with each
Yeah.
other and the school, they bypass one another
Yeah.
here and there, a couple of dinners. How much time could they possibly... They didn't even look like they spent quality time together for him to
Yeah.
even develop these
Yeah.
types of feelings.
and
So
that's what I mean.
that was
It came
very
up more of
forced.
an obsession. Like he liked the idea of her, right? She was a very different type of woman. He always was saying, "Oh, you're so unpredictable. I can't figure you out." So I think he was just obsessed with
Maybe.
the idea of her. Because, like you said, she did not give him an inch. Like she didn't
At all.
She didn't show him any type of
And then-
affection. No type of
And then she's moved when he was like, okay, you know, the lawyer's going to get me out. Like, that's when we find out, like, that's
Yeah.
his cousin. He's
Yeah.
going to do,
Yeah.
you know, he's going to move heaven and earth for him and get him
Yeah.
out. We're like, we trust lawyer Lee here. Okay. We love him.
Yeah.
Every time he does this, I was like,
I love. He's so cute.
he's so adorable. Like,
Yeah.
just the lifting of the glasses. But I really liked his character too. But then here, another stupid part. Why pick up the gun that he just cleaned?
That's what he said. That's what I was saying
Why?
too.
What
like-
are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing here, Dongmin? Just stand there. Just stand there.
I thought I was going crazy. Like, why are you? You literally just seen him cleaning it. You literally just
Took
seen
it out of
So-
her hand,
Yeah.
wiped off
and
his
just went and
print,
grab it.
and then held it up. And I was like, you gonna get shot.
And that's what I said. All
If you
of
don't
those things
calm
that
down-
he did, I'm like, it wasn't heroic or romantic to me. I was like, you're dumb because,
Oh my God.
like I said,
It was unneat.
Like, it's a woman that you knew for 2 weeks and you have a son. I'm like, what about the baby? Like, what about Juwon? No one cares about
About
him.
Jeon,
Like,
right? The brightest,
Yeah.
most adorable little kid. Let's see. So, again,
And that's exactly what I meant when we watched the first half. I'm like, I don't care for this romance. We do not need it. And now we really did not need that.
We didn't.
It gave us absolutely nothing.
nope,
Like-
it was dry.
Yeah.
It was dry. I'm like,
It was.
bye-bye. Bye-bye. Again, another unnecessary. I feel like they were just trying to fill the 12 episodes at this point,
Yeah.
right? How crazy was the sister setting up herself and cutting herself and then framing
Bro,
Young Rang?
that was silly. You know why? Because you got stabbed in the neck. Like,
Mhm.
who was to say that you were gonna survive something like that? It's not like he stabbed her like maybe in the shoulder or in the neck.
Yeah, I don't
Most
think.
people die. 'Cause
Okay, and
yeah.
now I'm gonna be like, I don't think it was a jugular though.
I,
Is it called the jugular?
yeah, but it's still stupid. Cause I'm like, okay, because when she got stabbed, I was like,
Maybe
okay.
it was like, maybe a muscle or something. Like it wasn't like the main vein.
But mind you, this is
Because
not.
she would have been drenched in blood if that was the case. I think it was just a little nick.
Yes, but the person that did it
To be more dramatic.
was not this like experienced assassin. It was her literally loser stepdad.
Yes, so she
So-
goes back now.
yeah.
And then now we see her mom is in the picture again.
Yeah.
She uses her evil like stepdad
Yeah.
to pretend like he was in cahoots with Young Rang. Again, Lawyer Lee shuts that down. She shuts that down her damn self, actually, because now Mr. Lee is taken by the thugs and locked up
Yeah.
at their little place of business, waiting for her to get like arrested, so he can't support her.
And also with Mr. Lee, Song Yeon literally came to him and threatened the principal's sister. So I'm like,
she did.
So I'm like, what happened with that after that?
When
know
he
what I
said,
mean?
okay, fine, how much? And
Yeah.
I don't think she believed him. So she was
Yeah.
like, okay, then. While she's dealing with this and we don't want you to support her, I want
Yeah.
her to go down, like framing her for
Yeah.
the attempted murder. She just wanted to keep him away so he couldn't assist her.
Basically,
She didn't believe
yes,
him.
I know that, but I feel like she just threw that threat out and it did
And
nothing.
he said, okay, yeah, I'll play ball, but I don't think she believed him. Again, see,
that's what I
not
mean.
needed.
Yeah.
It was just for dramatic effect. It was just walking out of the
Literally.
shadows in that parking garage.
Yeah.
Like, ma'am.
Yeah.
This show had so much potential.
Yeah.
It had so much potential.
It
And
really did.
I just didn't know where it was going. And I'm like, this is too much all at once. And then the chairman comes back. Oh my God, just as she was about to off herself. Because first of all,
Okay.
what is it about Young Rang's personality that makes you think, again, she knew Dongmin for 5 minutes. She also believes that the sister's not going to keep her word. That's not the most trustworthy person. So she's not going to keep her word if she takes her out. But she was actually thinking about it?
Yes. And the fact I'm like, are you really going to off yourself for Dongmin? I'm like, you like
When you have the lawyer and you guys could fight to free him up?
and on top of that, I'm like, girl, you had a tough life. This is absolutely nothing, should be nothing to you, right? So I'm like, you're not even one of those soft girls. So I was like, are you really gonna do this?
Literally.
Like, it was just so weird.
I wanted to give up so many times, like around like 8 or 9. I'm
Yeah.
like, just too many things are coming. Like, what is happening? But then I felt compelled to see this through because I'm like, how are they gonna like wrap this up? Because every time it's a new problem.
And also, did the chairman not commit suicide and we kind of seen it?
I swear I thought we saw it.
I swear that we seen him
I
shoot
was too
himself.
annoyed to go back and double check. But did we? Or did we hear the gun go off? And then remember, the next day, Mr. Lee won't let anybody into the room. Nobody really saw his remains. Nobody saw his dead body.
So what about when they did the fake funeral?
Yeah, they
one's
don't
seen
have
it?
like a
Yeah.
open casket or
okay.
anything, right?
Yeah.
So
No, but I swear to God, I thought we seen
Again,
him actually.
so freaking far-fetched. Was it
Yeah.
needed? No.
Yeah,
He has dementia.
yeah.
Just
But then at the
roaming
moment,
around.
but the moment, yeah, right? First of all, I'm like, Mr. Lee, you could have did better because you know this man's dementia. Like the fact that it was so
Lock the room from the outside, okay?
The fact that it was
Please.
so easy for him to just
And
open
this
the
is
door
such a
and walk.
serious plan, and now
Yeah.
you guys are like, you're almost there. It's at the
Yeah.
end, and then, but the funny thing is, though, I could not stand the butler Choi,
Yeah,
butler Che,
Choi,
or not
yeah.
Choi. When she passed out because she thought a
Yeah.
ghost, and then the whole like him pretending to be like in his forgetful
yeah.
phase, like he executed a good plan towards the
Yeah, he did.
end, make it nice, tight,
Yeah.
but like.
No,
And
him.
those two were annoying me the entire time too. When she fired them, I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
These are not the most trustworthy people. I'm like, Mr. Lee, get them out of here. Remember, we kept saying that even in the first review. We're like, why are they around?
But then Young-rang said it's like, I need them to take the messages back to my enemies. That's why she kept them.
True. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that's
I
why
forgot because
she kept
remember,
them.
even the
Yeah.
new butler was like, why don't you just fire them? We're
Yeah.
all in confusion
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
We're
No.
like, get them out of here. But what I don't like about this show is like, where's the consequences for the thieving bastards that they are?
Yeah.
No consequences whatsoever.
Literally.
In fact, she's now working at like, like a elderly home care, trying to snag herself.
That was so random.
Dressed kind of like Young-rang with the white shirt.
When that scene came, I'm like, why is this necessary?
There are so many unnecessary parts of the show.
Yeah.
And she put on that lipstick
No, they
and
really,
she was like,
they really
hello.
they really killed it with the chairman coming back.
Listen, the funny thing is there were so many things happening.
Yeah.
I didn't even think once him coming back was a possibility. I didn't even have time to
process.
kind of predict what I think is happening because I'm too busy processing every single thing. There are at least 3 things happening in each episode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but how did this move the story forward,
And then you have Young-rang and Dongmin running around Moo-chang like some Avengers. Like, even that. I was like, okay.
And then the whole, like, the weird guy that's on the crew that, they mistake the assassin for having 2 people like that. When I'm like, you could tell it was a school bus driver right away.
That man looked creepy.
He did.
Like,
but also, like, when we first see him in that church scene when he gets the envelope with the whatever message in it, his profile, you could tell he had like really sharp cheekbones. Mm-hmm. So the minute you see the bus driver, you're like, you knew it was him. You knew. I'm like, look at those high, sharp cheekbones.
Like you said, the show had so much potential that
my
they're
mind
just doing too much.
Yeah, and you find yourself like thinking about other stuff. Like another thing that was annoying me. Sorry.
Yeah. No, imagine having all of this and then trying to force a weak ass romance in it. That's like too much.
It was just, and there was like some continuity issues that I had a problem with. Okay, so he douses her in gasoline when they're in Moo-chang, right? Yeah. We literally see him dousing the teepee, and then the teepee is still there, and now the kid's under the teepee. Like, I know I'm being
the kid was there?
The kid was there towards the end when he finally comes back to Moo-chang, and he was like, ooh, he hides in the little teepee.
Oh, yeah, when he came back, I'm
like, the teepee that was doused in gasoline?
Yeah.
Little things like that were annoying me. Why would you see? Because nothing was gripping enough. I was just watching things in confusion most of the time, being like, good Lord, what are they going to throw at us next? That my mind is like not enjoying the storyline so much that I'm thinking about stupid things like, didn't the teepee have gasoline? That doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like, why would I think about that?
Yeah.
But that's how kind of like I was a little bored. I was a little disappointed.
Yeah. It has so much potential. God. If they just gave us the suspense. That is it. And just stayed in that bag, it would have been so much better.
The way that, like, that the sister had everybody on lock, from the prosecutor to the police, and the police fighting with the police. They made it so obvious that they were corrupt. Like, do you remember when the lawyer and Young-rang bring the violent crime unit or something and take over the investigation because these people are trying to get rid of the body. They're trying to falsify like the results, like, and they're fighting like children in a playground. And I'm like, stop this nonsense.
Yeah.
Or like when she walks up as they're trying to take the body out of the morgue and cremate it, the assassin. Why is Young-rang by herself, like in the middle of this road in her bright red little suit,
with all these thugs,
and then the cars show up? Why don't you hitch a ride with your team?
Did you come by yourself?
She's just walking like Wonder Woman. Like, excuse me.
Yeah,
everything was for dramatic effect sometimes.
It didn't even have to make sense.
Did you see that road? Like, again,
yeah.
Why were Mr. Lee and everybody else in the car, the cops, your entire backup? But you mean to tell me in those heels, you've been stomping down that driveway in those heels, to deal with the thugs, and he rightfully threw her back, like,
and then that's when they appeared
miraculously right on time. Why don't you just come together?
Literally,
it was little things like that just didn't make sense in this show. Like, I felt like it was trying so hard to be dramatic.
And then Mr. Han,
that looked comical at times.
Taking it for Sun-yeon. I'm just like, boy, why would you do that?
I'm sorry,
Mr. Han, the one that works for Sun-yeon?
Okay, yes. Oh my God, her
Yeah.
secretary,
Yeah.
right?
I'm like,
Boy, if you don't get it together.
you're gonna eat up all of these attempted murder, because
And
apparently because he's been messing up.
yeah,
So it's like I gotta
listen,
make it up to her. Like,
listen. The
no, that's what it
way,
was. Like,
listen, this is so
you see how
dramatic.
she slapped him up?
Yeah, listen, I literally gonna say the way she delivered those slaps. Like the first one was really powerful.
Yeah.
Like she like reared back and was
Yeah.
like, let him have it. But the other ones were almost like just for the sake of being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Did you notice? Because it was one big hit and then it was just
It's like she thought about it. It's like, you know what, he needs
like
more.
it just kept, and I'm like, what are you doing?
And that's what made him. It's like, don't worry, I got you.
So when
I'm
they show up,
worthy.
he was like, it was me.
Yeah.
Right away, he was like, no, I met with the assassin that day.
Yeah.
Either way, he finally comes to his senses when he realizes that she's getting locked up and you
And
don't
the
have
guy
to
told
take
him
the
straight
fall
up.
for her. The detective was really
Yeah.
nice for him to tell him that. Again, the way the chairman died, finally.
Yeah. And that he basically used himself
Basically,
just
to
to,
the
yeah.
like, you know,
Well, he
and
knew his
he
time was
set it up.
limited
That's why
anyways.
he
Yeah,
was acting that way with Butler, with the butler, right? But just the whole like stabbing
But
and
the
the
funny thing is,
conversation.
but remember, didn't Young have evidence already about the murder of his daughter that she got from Sunwoo?
Yeah, they found that after. Yeah.
That's so all of that wasn't really necessary then, right? The chairman
No,
going
but
to those lengths.
yeah, he just felt like he wanted to, though. He knew he was on his way
yeah,
out,
I know,
right?
but
So he really, really just wanted to make sure that she gets caught for something.
yeah.
They were working on like his daughters, proving that she
Yeah.
did that murder, but he just wanted to ensure that like she goes
Yeah.
down for something. He knew he was, his time
Yeah.
was running out.
And that's how you know Sun Young is literally insane with all those video evidence when they and she still was like appeal this.
And he was like, you know what, man, we're resigning after this. So I thought that was hilarious
That was
when he said that.
hilarious.
I was like, I don't think they meant this to be funny.
Yeah,
But I was
no.
cackling when the lawyer's like, actually,
He was like,
we
"You're
will
done."
Yeah. We'll be resigning after this.
Yeah.
Find some new lawyers.
The way she just casually said appeal this.
Yeah.
Appeal
Like,
what,
get on
man?
it.
You can't fight this.
You cannot. She lost her mind again. I don't know. There was just so many like unreasonable.
And then the video that the chairman left, and they're playing it, and they're finding out that he wasn't really dead, and then and then it goes immediately into the video of her stabbing him. It was just a lot.
Again,
Yeah.
theatrics. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, my goodness, we could have done so much with the story, the
Yeah.
female bodyguard angle. We
Yeah.
could have had so much fun with this,
Yeah.
but it was just way, 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 way too much.
Yeah.
It was just too many things were happening. Like,
Yeah.
less would have been better. Like, stay in the little village, fall in love, hide half the way, let the
Yeah.
lawyer do what he got to do, find, maybe the assassin comes towards the end, you beat him, you're good to go.
And that's the
You
thing. It's
beat
like, if
them.
you weren't going to give us romance with the main couple, I didn't want to see it with another couple. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I already didn't want romance to begin with in this show, but then it was like the fact that they went nowhere, but then the second couple got married and just, you know what I mean?
All the scenes of like, like they were cute, but their scenes did nothing to add to the story. Like,
and that's,
Taemin was adorable, but come on,
even,
man.
Heiji, the fact that she was out for like 2 episodes,
Just
full
gone.
episodes. Yeah.
Like,
Like, I
so.
wanted maybe more conversation with Heiji and Young Ran.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And Young
like,
Ran,
I don't think they didn't show like a real conversation, because she initially tried to save your life. You know what I mean? And so I want to see a real deep conversation and her saying, you know what, you are my Chingu for life. You know what I mean?
Thank you. And then
like,
she's gone for 6 months, so obviously she's finding herself and whatever she needs to do. But then comes to her new, like her
wedding.
good friend's wedding now. But you miss the ceremony, you come at the end? What was the point of that?
Yeah.
That was annoying too. I'm like, why couldn't she be there for the ceremony?
And then dressed like she's going to an interview.
Well, they always do that. And then everybody like...
Oh, that's how they dress for weddings though?
Yeah. They don't really like do the whole like... how we do.
Not even like a dress? I don't
No,
know.
they're very cash. They're very
Oh, okay. I
casual,
didn't
like
know
when they
that.
go to weddings and stuff. So her clothes, no issues
Oh, okay.
there.
I just
It's
thought,
just I'm like the timing, ma'am. You came at the end.
yeah.
Like show up.
And also, even then, Dongmin, she left. Like, you would think, and the fact that he's like, I will wait for 10 years
I
and
was like,
all that.
sir,
Yeah,
you don't even know her.
That's what I mean.
This was so unbelievable to
It
us. Like,
was.
listen, I love a good sappy, unrealistic love story. I really do. It's just they didn't do anything to make me believe it this time, though.
That's what I mean.
They didn't give me enough cute moments to be like, girl, I believe in their love.
No,
Like,
I like realistic. At the end
no,
of the day,
I like cheesy, over the top. I don't care. I'm a sucker
no,
for all
okay,
love stories. Like,
over
I
the
don't
top,
mind.
but it got to be mutual.
Yes.
It wasn't. It was supremely one-sided, and it was extremely obvious.
It's not even
You know
like
what I
that.
mean?
It was just one-sided. It was just you weren't even in the same room
Yeah.
as her enough times.
Exactly.
That's all it really was. But
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And then she comes back, and then he goes in for a kiss. Like,
Yeah,
you're
was-
not going anywhere. Like, stay
yeah,
here.
you know, she's like, I thought you'd wait for me. He's like, no, I can't. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot. Like, I
Like,
was just
I'm
so
done.
underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I honestly, I just felt relief at that point. I'm like, it's done. It's done.
Literally.
I made it to the end because
Yeah, as soon as I seen them going in for that kiss,
Nothing
I
was
think I ended it. I
satisfying.
think I turned it off.
yeah, like nothing was satisfying. You know, the
Yeah.
assassin coming to Moo Chang, like. No,
Yeah.
that wasn't satisfying to me. Sonu trying to get away, that wasn't satisfying to me. Like the freaking villain killing the chairman. Everything was just so like
Yeah.
I see where they were going with it. It just didn't quite land.
Like, everything could have been good. Like, the chairman coming back was strong. It was good. I didn't expect it, to be honest. But again, how they did everything, how they went about it, and then Young trying to like commit suicide, and just it was just everything had to be so dramatic. That's what I didn't like.
Exactly.
Every
It
single
really
thing
it was
had to
over
be
the top.
over the top.
Over the
Yes.
top, I think that's
Yeah,
what it was.
It was. It was very over the top for no reason. Like,
And we went in there like thinking, yes,
Yeah.
like
I
female
love the premise of
bodyguards.
the
This is gonna
show
be
and all.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we hyped it up too much in our own heads because I don't know, I was underwhelmed.
Same.
I didn't
Like,
know where it was going.
I love Mr. Lee though. I like his little one-liners are so
He was the
hilarious.
best.
Like, there was a moment with him and Taemin, and he was like in Taemin's face,
Mhm.
and then he was like, "Don't look at me in my eyes. You scare me." like he would say random things like that, and I would cry. I was like,
It's like,
with a straight
I
face.
told you not to look me in the eye.
Yeah, you scare me.
cried at that.
He's like, "You scare me."
Or the fact that he has like a Dong. Oh my god, I forgot what it was. He has Dongman's name saved as
Mad
like
Dog.
Yeah. He's actually hilarious.
He's freaking hilarious. And even that
Oh.
moment with Youngrang when they're in the car and he just went through hell, and then she just starts talking about some random stuff, and he's like, "So you're not gonna ask me how I'm doing?"
He's like, you know, you're not gonna ask me why I haven't been there for you, why I look like this. And she was
Exactly.
like, clearly you made it out
Yeah.
safe. Do you
And
think
then
we
he's
should
like-
be talking about that? Like, I just like the fact that he was so on
He's like,
edge
"You're
and
just like the
flustered.
chairman." And speaking of the chairman, even the chairman had a line that had me cry when she was like, he came back and she was like, "Oh, so you're just having the time of your life just watching me live through hell?" And he was like, "Actually, it wasn't that interesting."
Yeah, it wasn't that enjoyable or
Yeah.
something.
I was like,
They're
was like-
ridiculous.
those
do.
moments cracked me up, but Mr. Lee killed it for me.
He
Like, he
actually-
had so many of those little moments, and with a straight face. Like, that's what
He's
made
the
it
only
hilarious.
person that I wasn't really
Yeah.
annoyed with.
That man did
In
his
this
job.
show, and then some. He was super
And I love
loyal.
that how he
was
literally
kind.
had to-
He loved his sister. Like, oh,
I love their relationship, and I love how he had to just snap on Youngrang's like, "I'm tired. Like, I keep cleaning up your mess, and you keep doing dumb stuff."
yeah, like
you know
get
what
it
I mean?
together, man.
Yeah,
I know. And I liked seeing the end of how like he was like, I owe my life to the chairman. Like I thought
Yeah.
that was touching when he was like, he paid for all my schooling, and you know, this is me repaying that debt. And
and that's why I didn't understand her
left for
anger
her.
when she found out he was alive, and she was like, "Oh, you knew about this, ma'am? His loyalty is to him. You
Yeah,
do know
not
that,
you.
right? Like, if he says keep this a secret, this is my plan. Obviously, why would he tell you? Like that
Yeah.
didn't make sense to me. And her anger.
And yeah, and it was just, and I felt like she got way too attached to the chairman so quickly.
That too.
That was a little okay. I'm like, I don't really see
didn't
how
know-
this came about.
Like when he got
this
killed,
was a
and-
very
yeah,
transactional relationship.
And the man literally said that. The chairman literally said that to her. He's like, this
Yeah.
relationship is.
I mean, yes, I understand she's a human being,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
obviously you would, but it just felt like
He literally said this relationship is
she
contractual.
was reacting how I thought the lawyer would react.
Yes.
because
Yes, they
this
have
is a
history.
father
Yeah.
figure for him.
They have
They have
history.
history. It's
Yeah.
been so many years.
Yeah.
And I don't know. See, again, over the top
Yeah.
sometimes. And I'm like, we just got to roll with it.
Girl, you knew him for a little bit and then he passed away. So you didn't even get to spend that much time even with the chairman.
Exactly. You made
know
a
what I
little
mean?
deal with him
Yeah.
and you guys are moving on.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Like you said, everything was over the top. And
it was,
even when it didn't make sense.
you couldn't even catch your breath,
Yeah.
but then it wasn't even like hitting the way it was supposed to. It's just constantly being thrown, things thrown
It's
at
giving you
you.
anxiety. It's like, okay, another thing. Who is this guy?
And it's not,
Yeah.
just hitting the
And
spot.
nothing is really sticking. It's just things just being thrown at you. And
then lastly, they throw.
if that wasn't enough. Yeah.
And they finally had to because they
Yeah.
have to be messy and extra for no goddamn reason. So then it closes out with, I think, with this is perfect though. It was like it was karma, but the mom being in the same prison as the villain, and I'm like, first of all, she fled to the Philippines. We don't even know how she came back.
Yeah.
How much time has passed? Either way, they're in prison, and it kind of closes out with her getting the crap beat out of her.
And even that. It's like the mom just disappeared, and then we just see that scene of her being in prison with her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. It was too much. They were just like,
it's like, hi, I'm your in-law. It was just.
And she's like, let's hang her upside down. Like, yes, she wanted to get her lick back, and I get that, but again,
but
not
mind
needed.
you, this is the same woman that you willingly worked with as well.
Well, now she goes, she doesn't care. They're equal footing, right? They're both in a jail cell together, so they're either happy. But my God, what a roller coaster! I was
never so happy to fucking finish a series.
I know, it was a roller coaster ride, not the most enjoyable. It was just, I had to get through it. I had to just see it.
Because it's like you're watching, it's like, how is there so much going on and I'm still not entertained?
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. It's just not memorable at all.
It's not.
And it was a little too over the top for me. How much
it was.
Like, how would you rate it?
Oh my God, like I don't... I would give it a 6.
Oh, you're nice. I'm giving it a 5.
Only because of like, they had all the ingredients. They just didn't know
what to do with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I feel the same way.
Like the acting was like good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I said, when it was suspenseful, there were moments that really were gripping, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like, you know what I mean?
They could have done more with this actress. We know what she's capable of.
Yes.
You know, it was just,
didn't care for the romance.
Wasted potential because she absolutely amazing.
She was
good. Like,
and even the chairman did what he had to do. Mr. Lee did what he had to do. Like I said, Dongman, get him out of here. I didn't care for him at all. Shout out to Jeon. He was cute. You know what I mean?
The kid was really adorable. He had like some really good like moving scenes actually. And I was like, this kid's good.
Like I said, I don't care what you say. I love the principal. That lady, I loved her. She was a real one.
She still annoyed me till the very end.
She was annoying, but she was a real one, and I loved her.
She was a real one. I'll give you that. I think it was just the way she portrayed her character.
No,
she just has a nervous energy that was driving me insane.
No, but even her real one,
and she gets
funny.
excitable, excited, like she's easily excitable.
No, but I love when she always kept saying, "It's like make some noise when you walk." It's like stop creeping up on me. She had her moments too. Like
she really did have good lines though.
She did,
but I just didn't like the fact when she would like be all over the place and like.
But that's just her personality. That was
exactly
her, right?
That's what it was. And I was like, there's nothing.
But she was, like I said, she held it down.
Yeah, she was pretty funny. Or when he tried to tell her, like when the first article gets released.
Yeah.
And he runs, but Jeon is right there. The village, the village loser who's always like trying to like dig up the property and
is
he the village chief? I don't even freaking know at this point.
I don't think so.
But anyways, she even tells him like zip it, like shut the fuck up, like because the kid is there and he was gonna blab to him that his dad's in prison. Like she had her moments.
She did.
She absolutely had her moments.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you just go in there just wanting to see shenanigans, I guess.
Yeah.
But it is not the synopsis
like said,
and what it was supposed to be giving.
My thrillers and suspense show, it wasn't that. Yeah.
Not at all.
It wasn't that.
Not
so
at
like
all.
I'll 6. How about you? I'm trying to get out of this.
I'm giving it a 5, girl. You heard? No, I said 5? Earlier. Okay, I said 5. You're too nice.
Okay. Yeah. Just off the strength of that actress, and I love her. Mm-hmm. That's why.
That's why she's not getting lower than the 5 is for her.
Yeah.
I love her. It could be lower, ma'am, but because of her and like they did what they needed to do. I didn't think anybody's acting lacked in any way. It's just what can you do? It's the story that they were getting.
My SOS. I have to give it to Mr. Lee. he just did it for me. He was funny. He did his job well.
He really
like
did.
it's Mr. Lee for me.
Same.
Yeah.
Like he just the freak out he had in the car about being in danger and not and her not asking really won me over. Like I really did like him, but that part made me realize I really like him.
Yeah. A lot of people online were kind of trying to ship them, but I didn't get that vibe.
I didn't
all.
see that.
Yeah,
I didn't see that, and not it
like
doesn't
even
always
him at
need
the
to
end. He's
happen.
so respectful. She's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "I can't stay here because I'm a single young guy."
Exactly.
And people are gonna start thinking things. So I gotta respectfully leave. So like till the end, he was just that guy.
He
Loved
really
him.
held it down.
Yeah.
He was a superb character.
He was.
Thank you so much for joining us
Yeah.
and listening to us rant about Miss
God, I need a
Incognito.
cigarette after this. Like the way it's stressed. God,
I am anxious. My throat is dry. But honestly, it was an interesting show, and we would love to hear what you guys think. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
We can't be alone.
No. And this Wednesday, our episodes are usually up on Wednesday. So hope everybody is having a fabulous week. 2 more days. The weekend is coming. Hang on, y'all.
Next week we are doing Typhoon Family.
Yes.
I'm excited to watch that
Listen,
one.
I know it's going to be a very busy week for me because I've only watched half of the first episode when it first dropped, just to kind of get an idea and a feel. And
when I tell you, it hasn't been spoiled for me, so I don't know what is
happening, right?
So I'm excited. Like, I
did see one spoiler, and it's Junho singing a song that I love. He's singing one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, all I seen was things like that.
Yeah,
like them performing
you've seen the
some...
Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. I've seen that,
and I also seen her singing. That's
I
all
didn't see her singing yet.
She sings too.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
See you next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.